I'm Sam Whichard. I first got into poetry in high school. I had been writing since I was really little. It was always just my favorite way to express myself, and I just loved to tell stories, and I was very imaginative, so it was fun, I guess, I don't know. And then I got into poetry when I went to poetry club at my high school, and I started listening to spoken word, and I tried writing it myself, and I just really liked being able to tell stories in a different way and be able to express things that I'm not usually able to communicate normally. And it's helped me become a better person and meet a lot of really awesome people and have a lot of cool experiences and learn a lot too. The first poem I'm doing tonight is called When People Say Everything Happens for a Reason. It's a poem kind of about religion and the whole question of why do bad things happen to good people and good things happen to bad people. It was me coming to the realization that my faith is wavering because of things that I know wasn't anyone's fault, and they still happen to really good people, and just the frustration I feel about that and have felt for a long time. So that's what it's about.
Keep that round of applause going for your first poet coming up to the stage, Sam Whichard! I reminisce for a spell of all the way to the stage, y'all. 22 years ago to keep it on track. The birth from a child on the 8th of October. My toast for my granddaddy.
Hi, I'm Sam, and this poem is called When People Say Everything Happens for a Reason. People always told me God has a plan, that we walk on the crutches of his love and he guides us to where we're meant to be like lost ships in the night. He is our North Star, a lighthouse of always waiting on the other side, but lately the stars all look the same. And lately this water feels more home than journey. They say nobody gets left behind in God's kingdom, but I swear I've seen bodies in this sea of lost ships, heard stories of the drifters and the drowners. They promise even the ones who capsized are rescued when they call for help, but I swear I've seen bodies in this water, blinking eyes of hollow hopes, broken bones, and bloody wrists. These bodies look just like mine. So much so, I mistook my best friend for my own reflection, saw my past and her future, saw her brokenness floating in the water. I recognized it. There are pieces of me underneath the surface I will never get back either. But when the currents of falling apart tried to drown me, I was pulled out from underneath the waves. My boat was put back on course like I had angels watching over me. I thought there must be angels watching over all of us, but then why are there bodies in the water? They say nobody gets left behind in God's kingdom, but there's a trail of blood that says otherwise. I could taste it when I went under. How does tragedy choose which souls to occupy? And how does God choose which souls will feel tragedy? Will know pain? Will know hopelessness? Is he savior or sentencer? Does he protect or does he punish? Does he believe people deserve the pain his world has inflicted? Or does he just not believe everyone is worthy of being shielded from it? I know I am just supposed to have faith in this idea that everything happens for a reason. But when I recognize more bodies in the water than I do the ones afloat, the stars all begin to look the same. How am I supposed to have faith in a God that I know is capable of being a savior? Because he saved me, but left so many that I love to drown, even when they called out for help, even when they begged to be rescued because the riptides ripped them apart. I heard their screaming like an echo of my own voice, and I followed it. I turned back and dove in and forgot about God and all his promises because I know I've seen bodies in this water and I refuse to recognize another one. But it gets hard to breathe as the tides rise. And you begin to wonder how you can save everyone if even God didn't seem to be able to do that. I just don't know how to let go, how to have faith that he's forever waiting on the other side, that everyone will get there eventually. And maybe that's why this sea feels more home than crossing, because my heart is forever waiting with the bodies in the water. Thank you.